What's up, everyone? It's Guy here with another video, and I just want to get straight to the point here, guys. And I find it very, very interesting here. Obviously, we all know war between Russia and Ukraine is happening as we speak, and this is basically the stream was the remarks by Biden on February 24th, right after the invasion took place. And what's interesting is that during the invasion, I'll get back to this clip here. And what I find is very interesting is that, okay, this is the chart trading view here. This is February 24th. Now, leading up, the blue line, now this is 30 minutes. And a lot of people didn't expect this to happen. This is 30-minute view here. The blue line is basically Bitcoin, and Nasdaq is the orange, and then gold is the teal line here. But anyway, leading up to the hawkish talk, that invasion, sanction, and all that stuff is from this point on here. Leading up to the invasion here, this is like 21% drop. And this is the day where the invasion, they announced the invasion, and it dropped sharply down. Again, a lot of fear and uncertainty. So leading up to the actual war itself, it dropped, 27%. But interestingly enough, right after the speech here that I showed you earlier, not here, right after the speech here, and it basically made a rally sharp back up until today, from the 24th. So it basically made up all the gain that was back into its original support line. So let's hear that speech here.
For months, we've been building a coalition of partners representing well more than half the global economy. 27 members of the European Union, including France, Germany, Italy, as well as the United Kingdom, Canada, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, and many others, to amplify the joint impact of our response. I just spoke with the G7 leaders this morning, and we're in full and total agreement. We will limit Russia's ability to do business in dollars, euros, pounds, and yen to be part of the global economy.
So here that, guys. Just basically just review. After that speech, the sanction that U.S. Biden put out, Bitcoin rally. Right here. Boop, 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 boop. He named all the currency: euro, dollar, yen, pound, but he didn't name, and surprisingly, obviously, crypto. He didn't name. Imagine if he named crypto out of his tongue. That would have made it crash. He named all the currency, but he left out crypto. Obviously, crypto they don't consider as a currency, right? So that's why it's. But anyway, the interesting point here, guys, is that Nasdaq too as well. It dropped, and then after that talk, it's back up here. Gold made the opposite. It shot up and back up again, hovering around here. Obviously, Nasdaq's still down, and the recovery is basically back into its original. So yeah, it's 26% back from its where the support is at right now. So there's a couple things here that's interesting is that it buckled the trend of the Nasdaq. Okay, it's an uptrend now versus Nasdaq just hovering at a sideways trading. And what I find very interesting is that this article here, Washington Post, in the world first crypto war, uncertainty about who will benefit. So crypto is going through the first ever major power war. Okay. Both Ukraine and Russia have embraced cryptocurrency, but its wartime utility is unclear. Yeah, I don't know about this point here. It's unclear. We already know that it's being utilized as we speak. I'll explain that in a little bit here. Basically went on and talk about different, Russia and Ukraine is the leading, cryptocurrency as a talk about, Ukraine as one of the leading nations to accept cryptocurrency, and Russia is far behind. Russia crypto activity has historically paled in comparison to transaction processed by its traditional financial institution. Russia sources collect about 400 million worth of cryptocurrency from ransomware attacks last year. 74% of the global revenue from the crime, according to a recent study of Chainalysis, the blockchain data firm. Yet those sums represent only a tiny fraction of 46 billion in the foreign exchange transaction of the Russia financial exchange process every day. So they say, Russia is not up par for cryptocurrency. The challenge for Russia economy and individual in this context is the immunity of crypto as part of their financial systems that doesn't allow them to scale to circumvent the multinational sanctions being imposed. If this were happening 5 years from now, there was a greater infrastructure, adoptions, and volume, it might be a different story, but that's not true. That's not the current reality. You don't know that. This guy doesn't know that. But basically, he said that, Russia is 5 years behind regarding adoptions to the crypto currency. You don't know that. Strategically, you think Putin don't plan all this out, and you're underestimating Russian leader. Putin been planning this for a long time. The invasion of Ukraine for a long time. I think this is a perfect opportunity because he knows he has leverage. Leverage, is it because of crypto leverage, or is it because of oil and natural gas they control? I think it's a little bit of both. That he has the leverage there. So, yeah, I don't think you should underestimate this. Basically, this article underestimate, but this article have a point that it's actually the actual physical war itself, and it's also the war of crypto war itself. In my opinion, there's two wars that's going on right now. Because if you look at this right here, another article. Ukraine gets 22 million in crypto donations to fight invasion. Okay, cryptocurrency has provided a way for investors to quickly move funds to Ukrainian fighters. So basically, Ukraine gets. This is the very first time, guys. This is the first time crypto facing a major superpower in a war, that crypto is being front and center as a currency of exchange worldwide. And I think utility as we speak for cryptocurrency is currently, or Bitcoin is currently in a real life utility moment as we speak. I think not a lot of people. I think not a lot of people talk about it, but some people talk about it, but they talk it in a different context. When's the last time a nation at war asking for crypto donation, right? Ukraine. Likewise, I'm pretty sure Russians are doing the same thing. And two of the nations that adopt cryptocurrency as their as a currency of exchange. And there's another war that's going on. Let's check this. World biggest crypto exchange Binance said will not block all the Russian accounts despite Ukrainian requests. So on Sunday, Mikhailo Fedorov, Prime Minister of Ukraine, asked major exchange to block addresses of Russian users. Binance says it's not going to unilaterally freeze millions of innocent users' account. And also Kraken CEO Powell Kraken is also another major cryptocurrency exchange, cannot freeze the account of Russian clients without the legal requirements to do so. So basically, another word going on is that they're pressuring these exchanges to freeze, the Russians users' And what are these major crypto exchanges said? They said, F that. We're not going to do any of that. You're not going to unilaterally freeze innocent people during their conflict. So that is major right there, guys. Just imagine if these guys come out and said the opposite, like, oh yeah, we're willing to comply, such and such. And here, if say Biden came out, we're gonna basically impose sanction of all the currency plus cryptocurrency. And that will definitely put a lot of damage. But that didn't happen. So I think that's great. Again, crypto exchange boss rejects Russian user ban. And this ban of this is also great. So that is huge, guys. There is a war that is going on. So as we speak, Ukraine and a lot of other nations going to put pressure on the current, because war basically comes down to money. And take a look at this by Glassnode. Massive uptick of holder that is greater than 1,000 BTC. Look at that. I mean, this is the first time you see this. Is it because of the Ukraine and Russian? I don't know, but it would be foolish to say it's not. It's a massive jump of number of addresses with balance greater than 1,000 Bitcoin. This is huge. We're witnessing real life utility. I'm pretty sure the world is witnessing the real life utility of Bitcoin doing volatility, doing wartime. Okay, guys? And you can see that in the chart. You can see that in the accumulation. And this is, again, the first major conflict that happened to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as we speak. I think the more will come and we'll test more. And this is just the preview of it, guys. This is just the preview. A lot of nation is going to take this into account. It's going to push further. So most suspect that it's most suspect that it's going to tank massively, but they did not expect this recovery. Okay, right after the sanction. All right, guys, that's all I have. Leave the comment below if you have any questions or comment, your take on it. And again, do like and subscribe to my channel if you like my content. All right, guys, that's it. Cheers.